Kent dismissed by Gloucestershire for 64 at Canterbury. Kent hosted Gloucestershire at the Spitfire ground on day 2 of the new season, both teams looking to get off the mark quickly after losing out on day 1 due to bad weather. With the toss uncontested, Gloucestershire electing to field, and Kent lost opening batsman Bell Drummond early. This closely followed by another wicket. Coon dismissed this time by Daniel Worrell, bowled straight onto the stumps, also gone for 4. Kent tried to put some runs on the board, Dixon hitting to the boundary. But the home side were up against it as not long after, captain Joe Denley dismissed for a duck. A start to forget for Kent as yet another wicket fell, this time Sean Dixon caught, Worrell picking up another wicket. It was an amazing bowling display here from Gloucestershire as they picked up their 5th wicket, Stevens out to an LBW decision. Unbelievably, the next ball from Taylor was another devastating blow. Will Gidman this time caught behind for a golden duck. Adam Rouse was next to the crease and added 2 fours before being caught, a Craig Miles delivery. Lots of wickets in the afternoon as yet another one fell. A miscue from Henry saw the ball smash into the middle stump, courtesy of Miles. Just the 17th over saw the next dismissal, Ryan Higgins picking up his first of the day, Crawley gone collecting 15 runs. And the innings came to an end in the following over, Miles picking up his 3rd of the day, Grant Stewart caught behind. An excellent bowling display from Gloucestershire saw them bowl out Kent for 64, the innings lasting just 18.5 overs. Matt Taylor, the standout bowler, with 4 for 20. Gloucestershire made a bad start to their innings, Howell out for a duck, Matt Henry picking up his first wicket of the campaign with an LBW decision. Dent was next to fall by an LBW, both opening batsmen scoring a disappointing no runs. The 8th over saw the next wicket, this time James Bracey out for another LBW, Matt Henry picking up his 2nd wicket of the season. So at tea, Gloucestershire trailed by 40 runs with 7 wickets remaining, Kent's bowling attack looking to do some serious damage in the evening session. 3 overs into the evening session saw Kent's Darren Stevens take his 2nd wicket, Jack Taylor with a tricky one to deal with, the decision given LBW. Van Buren was next to the crease and only managed to notch up 2 runs before being caught out from another Stevens delivery. Roderick started to lift Gloucestershire spirits and batted openly, collecting 2 fours for his team. The change in mood, however, soon switched as Ryan Higgins was dismissed courtesy of a catch from a Stewart delivery, Higgins leaving the field with 3 runs. New to the crease, Noema Barnett settled in and combined well with Roderick, both players batting with confidence. Roderick hitting an emphatic 6 before reaching his half-century 2 deliveries later, a 50 off 98 balls. In the same over, Noema Barnett was dismissed for LBW following a delivery from Gidman, his 1st wicket of the campaign. And not long after his 50, Roderick was given out LBW by the umpire, the delivery coming from Podmore, his 1st wicket of the campaign. Bad light soon brought a pause to the play at the Spitfire ground, stumps called not long after. At the end of the day, Gloucestershire can be pretty happy with their efforts, Roderick's half-century helping to give his team a 46-run lead with 2 wickets remaining. Kent will be hoping they can turn things around going into day 3. Gloucestershire on the brink of victory as rain stops play at the Spitfire ground. Kent were looking to turn things around on day 3, their opponents Gloucestershire with a 46-run lead with 2 wickets remaining. Kent were relying on their bowling attack to see off the last 2 wickets as early as possible. And they did just that. Matt Henry taking the 1st wicket of the day with his very first ball, trapping Worrell LBW. He completed a double wicket maiden as Taylor then edged a shot to the slips. He sent both batsmen packing with 0 runs to their name. Kent then began their 2nd innings, with Bell Drummond picking up runs for the home side. The 6th over saw their first dismissal of the day, Worrell finding Dixon's pad and sending him on his way, LBW. Bell Drummond went on a rampage in the following overs, seeing him pick up boundary after boundary. He completed a 58-ball half-century in the 16th over. But the next over is where it came to an end for the batsman, Ryan Higgins removing him LBW. Captain Joe Denley was lucky not to be out following his arrival to the crease, the umpire deciding the ball was grounded after an attempted catch at slip. It was only in the next over when Matt Taylor gave Haino Kuhn a tricky one, another LBW decision. After such a promising start from Kent, they then lost their captain Joe Denley for a duck in the 21st over. Next to the crease was Darren Stevens, and he suffered a similar fate, sent packing with no runs to his name, LBW following another Higgins delivery. At the lunch break, Kent were 89 for 5 with only Daniel Bell-Drummond picking up the runs. They were hoping their lower order could help contribute to the scoreboard after some disappointing wickets. Not so long into the afternoon, Gidman was dismissed. He managed 1 run off 9 deliveries, Craig Miles with the wicket caught behind by Ambrose. The partnership of Rouse and Crawley ticked along well, both players with some nice shots. They clocked up 43 runs for Kent. But Rouse was next to go. He fell victim to Matt Taylor, LBW. Soon after, Henry was lucky not to be out after miscuing a shot into the hands of the bowler Taylor, only for the ball to be dropped. Despite pushing their lead past the 100-run mark, Kent then lost Matt Henry to a Higgins delivery in the 44th over. 4 overs later, Grant Stewart edged a delivery to second slip, out for 2 runs. To Gloucestershire's delight, Crawley was the last man sent packing, courtesy of a Worrell delivery, Crawley collecting 32 runs. That saw an end to the innings. Kent 153 all out, despite a 61 from Bell-Drummond. A good bowling display from Higgins set Gloucestershire the achievable target of 108 runs for the win. Gloucestershire made a bad start, losing Dent in the 3rd over of their second innings, Matt Henry with the delivery. Howe then really started to open up, hitting a number of boundaries in quick succession. This was soon followed by the tea break, Gloucestershire 29 for 1, Howell and Roderick at the crease. They needed 79 runs to win, and you felt like they might fancy their chances. After tea, Benny Howell came out swinging, hitting some nice shots to the boundary. Play, however, soon came to a halt due to rain, and the players would not return to the field. Play abandoned for the day on the stroke of 6 p.m. So Gloucestershire will return on day 4 with a chance to wrap up victory. They need just 47 runs to win, and they have the insurance of 9 wickets in hand. They'll be hoping that the conditions allow them to finish this match at the Spitfire ground tomorrow. Gloucestershire beat Kent in a low-scoring game at the Spitfire ground. Gloucestershire were closing in on a victory going into day 4. They required just 47 runs for the win over Kent. Kent were hoping for a miracle. Matt Henry removed Roderick LBW not long into proceedings, the pair of Roderick and Howell collecting 75 runs for Gloucestershire. This was followed by a nervy spell for the batting side, as just 3 balls later James Bracey fell to Matt Henry for a duck, the batsman edging a shot to slip. Darren Stevens also gave Kent a glimmer of hope as he sent Jack Taylor packing, the score at this stage 84 for 4, just 25 more runs needed. Van Buren added a 4 before getting lucky, the batsman very nearly edging behind, but the umpire saving him on this occasion. Not long after, he was sent on his way, Darren Stevens delivering the ball, forcing the error from the batsman, Gloucestershire at this point needing just 6 runs to win. It was left to Benny Howell to drill the ball through mid-off for 4, earning himself a 90-ball half-century and the win for Gloucestershire. Despite his 3rd ball duck in the first innings, Howell came out well in the second to collect his 50, Roderick also contributing well. Kent can't really have too many complaints. They were bowled out in just 18 overs on the first day. Gloucestershire win by 5 wickets, earning themselves 19 points, Kent with 3. Lots of improvement needed from Kent in the following weeks, particularly the batting side.